Yo, 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 what it do though? Jokesta Baby. Yeah, I didn't know, man. Here we are, back again, killing it with the Daily Show. So, if you didn't get a chance to check out Tuesday's, almost said Thursday, Tuesday's episode, Thought Provoking Tuesdays, I definitely implore you to go check it out. It was very, very fun to talk about trying things new. People are scared, and we had to try to explore why. And then also, I was able to leave a clip at the end of me trying something new and getting over the fear of looking embarrassing. So I definitely think you should go check that one out. But aside from that, we're continuing our themes. And today is Wisdom Wednesdays. And that's basically where we're going to be taking thoughts and ideas and comments and memes and things like that. And we're going to try to transform them into practical wisdom or things that you can use and take with you or morals or something of that nature. So I want to start with a story. And I'm sure many of you have seen this on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or somewhere, right? Um, so basically, the story goes like this: there's a child, there's a father. And the child is at the house with the father on a weekday, and he's like, "Hey, Pop, can we go play basketball?" And the father's like, "Sorry, son, I'm working, maybe later." Kid says, "Okay," walks out the room. Later on in the weekend, kid comes up to Pop, "Hey, Dad, can we go play basketball?" "Sorry, kiddo, I got to get this work done." Kid's like, "Okay," walks out the room. About 2 months, go along of kid asking, dad working, the cycle. And one day, the child decides to ask the father, "Dad, how much do you make an hour?" Proudly, the father responded with $100 an hour. The son said, "Wow, that's a lot of money." And the father said, "Yes, it is." Then nothing else was said about it for the rest of the evening. The next day, the son goes and asks the father, "Dad, may I have $100?" Now, the father was very upset to a degree and scolded the little boy and asked him, "What would you need that kind of money for?" So, feeling dejected and heartbroken, the son leaves the room and goes back to his room. Later that night, the father decides to walk into the room and just ask his son, "Son, what? I know it's a lot of money, but what did you need $100 for?" With tears in his eyes, the son looks at him and says, "I just wanted to buy an hour of your time so we could play basketball." What I want you to get from this is that I know we have that grind. We got perseverance. We got ambition. We're thriving and we're always trying to get more. But that's when we lose sight of the things that we already have. You see, I know that if you just work 5 more hours of overtime next week, you're going to be able to get that toy for your child that you wanted. But what if you skip those 5 hours of overtime and just spent those 5 hours with the kid? You see, I was asked an interesting question today. What do you get the man who has everything? And my response was, you give them experiences. Things that aren't technically bought, but things that you experience. Things that you can't go to Best Buy or Walmart or have Amazon drop off at your door. Things that you have to do together. Things that have true sentimental value. And if you're constantly working and you're constantly trying to get to that next place, you're going to never ever be able to just truly appreciate what you've already been able to get. So, what I want you to do is think for yourselves and understand, are there times that I do that? Are there times that I'm neglecting things that I would probably want to do and want to put love into doing, but I'm so overwhelmed with the idea of, if I keep working, I'll be able to do it later? Because if 2020 has showed us anything, we don't know if we have a later. So, today, on Wisdom Wednesdays, I want you to put the work down. I want you to put the pen down. I want you to close the laptop. And I want you to go into your attic or your storage closet or under the bed or wherever you place your board games and things like that. And I want you to have a family game night. Just spend time with each other. Let each other know how much you care about each other, and that even though other things are important, that nothing is more important than this moment right now. So, I hope I was able to try to transform that little story into a little moral. But, anyways, I hope you have a wonderful Wisdom Wednesday.